my fellow travelers, your traveling buddy here, coming to you today from Lansing, Michigan. And I'm down here at the Olds Transportation Museum. I've been trying to find some things to do recently, but Mother Nature has had other plans lately. You know, it's been raining, it's been cold. I've been wanting to get out and do my camping videos, but like I said, the weather has been holding me down. And I had the day off. So I was trying to figure out things to do, you know, that's possibly inside, because we're supposed to have lots of rain today again. It's pretty overcast right now. So I remembered hearing the news at the Olds Transportation Museum here. If you don't know what this is, I've been here a couple times. This is the Olds Museum, where they have a whole museum about Oldsmobile. And if you didn't know, Lansing is the home of Oldsmobile. And they have a new addition in there. A new concept car that they've got. So I figured to come down and check it out. So let's go check out the museum. Travel with me, will you? Start out here. Here's the front entrance, the Areoteck Museum. There's even a block here that says REO. And so there's a historical marker over here too, tells you all about the curved dash, the very first Oldsmobile. And we'll see one of those inside. So let's go inside. Okay, here we are inside the museum. There's actually a statue of REOlds, the inventor of Oldsmobile, right there. So I've visited his grave many times. There's some artifacts, you know, from the Olds family. When he first started out, they taught all the story about him. This is actually artifacts from them. There's a painting of REOlds. It's like one of his wife's dresses. All kinds of furniture. Unfortunately, his mansion is gone. They tore that down a long time ago. There's him up on the lake. Actually, that might be in Florida, where he actually created a town called Oldsmobile. A good YouTube friend of mine, Tampa J, lives. Look him up, Tampa J. There's a big picture right here of the Olds family sitting around the living room. Now, Oldsmobile is well known for their cars, but they did create other things before they built the cars. Right here, this is like a machine. This is Olds and Sons fired steam engine. Right there. This is a Novo engine made by Oldsmobile. See, all kinds of stuff. He used to build all kinds of stuff before he started making cars. Here's a model of what his mansion looked like. And unfortunately, it's gone. They tore that down to build the freeway, which is oddly called Olds Highway. Remember when I said he started a town in Florida? There's a picture of the house in Florida, and the town is called Oldsmobile. I want to get there someday. One thing I should tell you, it's $10 it's $6 for kids. Seniors get a discount. That's too bad. See, here's where he started building like vehicles. Right here, Olds Gasoline Engine Works, Lansing, Michigan. That big old machine. There's a model. They got supposed to be Olds, and there it is, the Lansing Olds. His very first car, first steam carriage, built during years 1883 to 1887. Right there. And he actually visited the area where he tested his very first car. It's not too far from here. And here's another one, 1897 high wheel gasoline motor carriage. There's a high wheel. Oh, look at the prices of them. For the high wheel, it was $1,000. Runabout, delivery wagon, 1,200. Trap 2 or passenger vehicle, 1,200. Stanhope Vapor, 1,500. Stratotop Electric, 1,650. Phantom Vapor, 1,600. Oh my God, can you imagine buying cars for that price nowadays? Okay, here we are. Is the start to get to the curved wagon like you talk about, and they got a story that tells you about it. Tells the whole story. And here we are, the 1904 Oldsmobile Curved Dash Runabout. See, there it is. Yeah. There's another one. This is the delivery van we talked about. 1904 Oldsmobile Light Delivery Wagon, Model DL. Look at that thing. Look at how the steering was. They didn't have a regular steering wheel. They had a stick in the middle. That was the steering. Oh, look, they got some guys here working on one of them, the old curved dashes. They're actually working on them. Wow. A lot of these still run too. This is a 1903 Oldsmobile Curved Dash. Yeah, these guys are taking good care of these things. Look, you can actually see in there what they're doing. There's the engine. That's cool. The model of his garage that he had. They got a curved wagon. The curved dash right there. That's how he used to work on them. I mean, look at that thing. Look at the roads he had to drive on. Look at all the mud. The drill press. This one next to it says REO in the front. REO Runabout Model B. That thing is so cool. Can you imagine riding in one of those? I've never seen this room. This is Helen Early Boardroom. Right here. Look at the big table. Must be the club room. Oh, look at the old telephone. This must be where they have meetings or something. Right here they got, tells us more stories about them. Actually, Right there, they're talking about this boat. Probably had in Florida. Wonder whatever happened to that boat. And you can see some of the cars in here, his original cars in there. It's actually behind glass. Dottie Mechanical Eat, Motor Cities National Heritage Area.
It was launched in July 6, 1915 at the Morris House Shipyard, and the Areoteck launched convention. The entire
Look at this out. Look at this picture. They got it all decorated up for like a parade or something.
1924 brought the arrival of the rail line 3.
Okay, now we come into where the cars are and all that. And you go around. Look at this little kiddie car, like a go-kart. REOlds. What size is baby? Baby is 1/2 scale. Anything on baby measures half the size of corresponding things on mama. See photos below. So there's actually a full-size version of that. See right there is a picture right there of that little car sitting next to the mama. And it says here, where is mama? Mama Rio is currently separated from her baby for the tune-up work. Oh, so it's, she's been worked on. So yeah, she usually sits right here. So they're restoring her. Here we got another 1903 curved dash. Look at that copper one up there. Now we get into the modern one, well, not modern, but little newer styles. This is 1929 Areo Flying Cloudmate. I think that's beautiful. I mean, you usually see them as hot rods now, but just see them as they originally were. That is cool. And here's the engine. Look at this picture here. It's an old pickup truck. Reo, $8.50. Look at, he's got a bunch of hay in the back. Like the original pickup truck. Okay, here we got the 1930s Viking 4-door sedan. It's a beautiful car. I mean, look at that thing. Can you imagine seeing that going down the road? You can even see inside how they restored it. Look at the back seat. Well, look at the leg room you had. I mean, nowadays they don't give you very much leg room. And I just love these old cars. 1930s Durant. Oh, wait a minute. That's a Durant. I just learned about this company.
There's actually another car company that used to be here. That's a Durant. Oh my God. I didn't know they had one of these here. There's another car company I learned about. I'm going to try and do a story on this guy. He was from Charlotte, Michigan. Here we got the traditional, the fire, dedicated to the firefighter and police. Look at that guy. And you see the old type of fire engine back there. Actually, this is one of the original fire engines. Look at that fire truck. REO Speedwagon. It's not just the name of a band. That's where that's where their name, they got their name for the band. REO Speedwagon. A firefighter. And a police car. There we go. This looks luxury. Look at that. Right there. It says 1921 model 58 Oldsmobile 58 V8 model 462 7-passenger touring car. That thing looks so cool. It looks like something a rich man would be driving or riding in, I should say, because you probably have a chauffeur. Look, I got a little chair in there. That's cool as it folds up. That is cool. What's cool about these, look, even the wheels had wood. That's actually wood. This is one I remember seeing every time I come here. I love this one here. I'd love to have one of these. It's an Oldsmobile hearse. That's actually a hearse. It's called Jesse. The REO hearse ambulance is built on an REO model 15 chassis. Was shipped to Taylor Rail Company. Wow, that is cool. And like I said, look at this thing. Can you imagine going to your resting place in this? I would love it. I mean, literally. That is beautiful. Even got a casket in there. Get a better look at the back. They're so close together I can't get between them. But you can see in the back. There's a casket. Like a wicker casket. See in the back window. There we go. That's a better look. That is cool. I love that thing. Oh, this one here, I just realized. I showed you this one earlier. I forgot about this. This car here. If you look at this picture right here. See the guy rolling it out from this garage? This was donated by Michigan State University College. I remember hearing about this. So in 1948, after being displayed by the MSU Museum, it was placed in storage under the football stadium in 1990s. On August 14th, 2012, MSU and the REO team revealed it and transported it to the museum to be viewed and enjoyed by public. So yeah, that was underneath the MSU field. That is cool. Now that's a time capsule thing right there. This one here almost looks like a car that Al Capone would drive, like a gangster car. I mean, look at that. Look at those long lines. Look inside. I can see a guy hanging out there with a Tommy gun. Bang, 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 bang. We got the REO Speedwagon dump truck. Look at this. This is cool. Look at that. That is so cool. I mean, that's basically made out of wood, I believe. Here we got another wooden truck. Look at that. This is a 1920 Oldsmobile economy truck. I think it's so cool. Look at it. Look at the engine. Check this out right here. We got an old NASCAR. 1953 Oldsmobile 88 NASCAR. Right here. That is so cool. Look at it. Says NASCAR on it. Harford Hemick. Oh no, Frank Ormer. Okay, and Chief Mechanic Robert Hemick. I might be murdering that name, but yeah, this is a NASCAR. One of the original NASCARs right there. This one, it was a barn find, and I just got mail. But this is a 1927 REO Wolverine. Is an example of how many vehicles start out before being restored to the condition seen at car shows or in the museums. So yeah, this is what it looked like when they first found it, and then they restore them. And I'll kind of back up to show this one. They even built semi trucks. Diamond Rio, world's toughest truck. Look at that blue. Diamond Rio sign. There's a big old semi truck. Kind of reminds me of the truck from Over the Top. Oop. Tripping over something. And get back. Oh, look at that big grill. That thing is huge. 1974 Diamond Rio. Here's something that a lot of people don't know, that Oldsmobile actually built lawnmowers too. See? Look at these lawnmowers. Made by 1946 REO trim lawn. They even made snow blowers. It's an old snow blower. Okay, remember that sign I just showed at the front at the beginning? Look at this. This is from the company that used to make the bodies called Fisher Body. Look at that. They actually built the actual wagon. That is cool. Look at that. Even got it being hauled by horses. Donald Brown as Napoleon in Lansing's 125th anniversary parade. So they built this for a parade. That's cool. Here's all about Fisher Body. If you didn't know, Fisher Body used to be here in Lansing too. That's been long gone. Actually, that sign out front used to hang on the actual Fisher Body plant. But yeah, that's where all the bodies they used to make for Oldsmobile. They're actually right there is the old Fisher Body plant. It's long gone because right across the street is Sexton High School. But yeah, that's been long gone.
Pioneered fast-drying lacquer paints, and in an amazing stride forward, removed weeks from the old Areoteck dry and paint methods. Now, coat after coat of long-lived lacquer is sprayed on the body.
Here's an example of that paint job right here. Look at that. This is a 1937 Oldsmobile model L37 Club Coupe.
Imagination and motion fits it perfectly, just as it fits one of the stars of the Motorama, the totally new 59 Oldsmobile. With its new linear look and new rocket performance, the 59 Olds is generating tremendous enthusiasm. So get your order in early. The sooner you do, the sooner you'll take delivery of the most wanted car in the medium price class, Oldsmobile for 59. The Oldsmobile assembly lines all across the country are in full production again. Just look at this.
The 59 rockets are rolling. The big Oldsmobile parade is on. Yes, today and every day, more and more new rocket Oldsmobiles are arriving at your nearby Oldsmobile dealers to meet the public demand.
And here we are at the one we just saw the ad for, the Rocket 58. Look at that. Look at that beautiful convertible. 1959 Oldsmobile Super 88 convertible. Isn't that so cool? The big words Oldsmobile on the front. And we have a 1950 Oldsmobile 88 convertible. Oh, look at this one, it's got a surfboard on top. 1950 Oldsmobile 58 station wagon. Oh, it's a Woody. It's an old Woody. Yeah, that definitely surfer style. Got the old car hop thing on the side. Now this is a car here. I know it's not. Actually, it kind of is. If you ever watched the '70s show, to me it always reminds me of the was it National Lampoon's car, but it's the Vista Cruiser, like from that '70s show. Look at that. Yeah, from that '70s show. But it always reminds me of I know it's not the same model and all that kind of car, but that car they used in National Lampoon's Family Vacation. Now, this isn't an Oldsmobile, but it's same company, Buick Areoteck, 1990. So Buick convertible, 2-seater. Yeah, here's one of the most famous cars they have, the Olds 442. Oh, I'd love to have one of these. The old 442. This thing is sweet. Now there's something over here that a lot of people don't know about. And I'm trying to find where it used to be. Right here in Lansing, they used to make Oldsmobile airplanes. And the factory was somewhere near the airport. It might be on the property. Actually, the plant's gone. But yeah, there's an Oldsmobile airplane. Check this up here. You see that? Look, they got one of them. Somebody tried to make wings. You know, see if they can fly. I've never seen that before. There's actually a thing about them right here. Charlie Zumba. Look at Salem John, Lansing's first Batman, so called because of bat wings that he wore to direct his fall through space. Died in 1937 during an air show event in Paris, France. His parachute failed to open. The second Batman to take to his skies with the art of this. Wow. And he said he's Lansing. I wonder if he's buried here. I'll have to look him up. I'm gonna find you. Oh, he's got to be buried here. Oh look, they actually tell about him right here in this thing.
He died there in Paris, April 26, 1937. He was 26 years old. Charles F. Zamuda became the second jumper to work with Art Davis. He would also jump from an aircraft around to 10,000 feet and fly down to 1,000 feet before he pulled his chutes. Zamuda retired and later flew as a pilot for American Airlines. He died of a heart attack at age 44. Marion Jane Wyant was born in Lansing, Michigan, the daughter of Lloyd Jennings Wyant and Marie Wyant. She was fascinated with airplanes from a very young age and received an encouraging letter from Amelia Earhart in 1933. She had her letter built a stand to sell sodas near Capital City Airport in Lansing to raise money.
Okay, they intrigued me right there. All these people they just talked about, I want to find out where they're buried at. And that woman, supposed to be from Lansing. I wonder if she's buried here. And that other dude, the Batman. I gotta look him up. Definitely gotta look him up. This is another one I love seeing every time I come here. Look at this. Got a blower sticking out of the hood. This is a Hearst Harry Olds, 1966 Olds 442. The very first Hearst Olds. Now, if you look at this car, you see the engine in the front, of course, the blower and all that. But if you look through the window, there's a second engine in the back. I'll go around to the back and I'll show you that. Here you go. Here is the back. There's another engine with a blower sticking out the back. That thing is wicked. 4.4 too much. Hard Harry keeper. Alright guys, here I am. I'm at the car that they're a new addition to this place that I want to check out. Check this out. Look at that thing. This is the Areoteck. The Oldsmobile Areoteck Street was designed, developed to operate on super speedways, which require high levels of cornering, loaded capacity, Let's look at that thing. Look at that. I mean, is that futuristic looking? This was built, I believe, in '89, I think they said. Actually, it was 1987. Because here's the engine. That's the engine they use in it. Look at the turbos. That thing is so cool. It's a one-seater. Can't get any closer. Look at that thing. It looks like something out of the future. That thing is so cool. Quad 4. It's got the Quad 4 engine in it. I would love to drive something like that. Kind of reminds me a little bit too. Have you ever seen that movie called The Wraith? Kind of reminds me of that car a little bit. Wish you could get closer, but I got ropes right here. You can't get any closer. You can kind of see a little bit. Look, they got a model of it. It's actually a go-kart of it too, right there. There we go. We got a better look. Again, behind me, there's like a little path you can go behind. Right here, you can get a better look at it. Look at that. Areoteck Oldsmobile. That thing is so beautiful. Look at the wing. Oh wow, I didn't even realize that. Who drove this? A.J. Foyt Jr. Wow. Alright, my fellow travelers, that's going to be about it for this little trip to the Olds Transportation Museum right here in Lansing, Michigan, to see that cool car right there, the Areoteck. I heard about that. I had to get down here and show it. I said that thing is just awesome. Said it was just a concept car, but you know, it's cool. I'd love to drive something like that, or at least a replica. You know, that thing is just so cool. Look at that thing. That doesn't scream futuristic. And that was in '87. They built that in '87. That's cool. That is so cool. Yeah, this is an awesome museum. If you ever get down here and check it out. I mean, it's $10 to get in. It's not bad at all, and you get to learn all this history of the Oldsmobile family, and you know what they used to build and stuff like that. You know, it's sad that Oldsmobile is gone now, and you know, this is the only way you can see Oldsmobiles. You know, but there's things I'm learning still. I mean, the thing about that Batman guy and that girl pilot, I'm definitely going to look them up, because if they're from Lansing, hopefully they're buried here, and if so, I'm going to find their grave, and I'm going to tell you guys their story. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, share me out on all our social media, tell your friends, tell your family about me, so I can continue traveling and showing you cool stuff like this. Also, leave me a comment. Any comments appreciated. Any ideas for me to do? Let me know. I just might show up and do it. So until next time, my fellow travelers, I'll see you around the mitten.